Hey guys, so today just happens to be one of the most nerve-wracking days I've had in a while because today I'm quitting my job that I've had for about 9 months that bought me this house, my car, etc. I'm quitting. And I'm quitting because it no longer aligns to me, to the things I want to do in my life. And I've felt this for about half a year. I just feel like I'm losing more of myself when I dive further or attempt to dive further into this job. And I've hit roadblocks, in that area too, attempting to dive further into this job. And no shade to them. It's just, when they brought me in, they didn't exactly know what they wanted to do with me as a visual information specialist. And that resulted in a lot of days of like sitting around looking or waiting for something to do. Typically, me as a creative, I'm the type that I just go to the sandbox in my backyard and I start putting the sand together and I start building stuff. Whereas working with this job, it's like it was a construction project and I had to get permits and I had to get permission from the city and get my blueprints approved and a whole bunch of other stuff before I could even break ground on the project. I decided that I want to bet on myself. I've never really done anything like this before. I've been fired before a couple of times, but I've never done anything like this before where I put my resignation in. My anxiety has been through the roof at this job. Mental health is definitely taking a huge toll. There's a lot of changes that President Trump is bringing in that I'm just not comfortable with. And I don't want to sit idly by waiting for him to make his next decision. I'm just going to separate and, hey man, you do your thing over there. But he's not going to be controlling my career path. Hey, good morning, Dr. White. Good, how you doing? Well, I guess that brings me to the meeting. I wanted to, reach out to you first, and just let you know I'm probably going to be moving in a different direction, career-wise, and probably submitting my resignation this week. But I wanted to reach out to you first so that you knew it didn't have necessarily anything to do with you or how you were as a supervisor. I'm just moving in a different direction professionally.
Yeah.
And putting more of the focus on my own projects and things that I've wanted to do. And I've thought about it for a while. For a few months, I thought about it before I came to this decision. But with again, with everything changing the way it is, I can foresee that the job's not really going to fit my lifestyle. And what I mean by that is all the executive orders that are coming down are definitely going to create an issue for me, as far as being in an office 5 times a week, things like that. And then just some of the creative things that I want to go after. Working in the government, the process has been kind of tedious to do the things that I really want to do. And it's just created an environment that I'm not really feeling like I'm happy or thriving in. But again, I wanted to come to you first to let you know that you as a supervisor has nothing to do with the decision that I'm making. I'm not even leaving for another job. I'm just leaving to explore my own creative endeavors that I want to do.
One, I want to say thanks for having a conversation with me. You know, one of the people asked you, "Hey, are you still doing all of the things you were engaged in and you were doing?" And I kind of heard your response, "No, you know, not as active in some of those other things." And those are the things that kind of fuel you.
Like I said, I just don't think it's a good fit, you know.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. I want to be clear when I say that there's nothing wrong with the culture that you guys have at VEO. You guys are doing a lot of great work, and on top of that, um, you have a lot of people there that I see are like really invested in what they do, and they're really passionate about what they do. And I just want to feel the same thing that you guys feel, and I know what I have to do to get to that point, and that's where the transition for me comes in. It's just life is short, and I just want to make sure that um, I'm fulfilling myself and my job as much as I can, and then also just full disclosure, just some things that the wife and I want to do in the future.
Well, I applaud your bravery to do that. And wish you the best as you take those steps to express yourself in a creative way. I hope that you're able to pursue that love, and then that love actually provides. The provision is there, and if I pray that you find that, because that's kind of that's the mecca that everybody wants to achieve. You want to be clear about what it is that you love to do, and then make money doing it. But the money you love, and so I applaud you. All right. Hey, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
That went better than I thought.